Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityaṁ bhāgavata-sevayā. Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namo. Hare Krishna, dear Vaishnavas, thank you so much for joining. We are reading Grantha Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 27. Lord Indra and Mother Surabhi offer prayers to Lord Shri Krishna. And we have read till text number 16 yesterday. And we were talking about how Lord is so kind. How Lord is so kind, caring towards his devotees, especially those who are sincerely trying to seek his shelter. If we are trying to sincerely seek Krishna's shelter, then Lord is million times more eager to help us out in every aspect of life. So without further delay, let's read the next verse, text 17. Gamyatam shakrabhadram vah kriyatam me anushasanam sthitayatam swadhikareshu yuktairva stamba varchitai. Translation for the disciples of His Divine Grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Indra, you may now go, execute my order, and remain in your appointed position as King of Heaven, but be sober, without false pride. Purport. Lord Kṛṣṇa here addresses Indra in the plural form Vah, because this grave instruction was meant to be a lesson for all the demigods. Hare Krishna. Gamyatam, O Indra, you go now. Bhadram vai, auspicious, may good fortune be upon you. Kriyatam me anushasanam, execute my instruction or my order, anushasanam, whatever instructions I have given. Sthiyatam swa-adhikareshu, do your responsibilities. Yukterva stamba varjita, stamba means pride. False pride, particularly. Varjita, don't have false pride. So in short, it's a great lesson for all of us as well, that we must also, we have certain duties as a employee, as a citizen of the country, as a father, brother, mother, daughter, son, so many aspects, right? We must do our duty. And most important duty as a servant of Krishna, that is the most important duty. And any of those duties we do, we must always do stamba varjita. You can remember that. Krishna is telling stamba varjita. Don't be puffed up with pride. Don't think you are the doer. Don't think that I am running the show. So always remember Krishna, do our best as a via medium. And then Krishna did not dethrone Indra. He could have done that, right? Hey, you did this mistake, you're never to be, you're fired, basically, right? Could have done. The Lord is Supreme Master. Sometimes we see someone does a grave, like think about it. If this mistake would have done in a company, would that person be re-employed in his or her own respective position back? Certainly not. But Krishna is so kind, so forgiving. He re-employed Indra. And not only Indra, as mentioned in the purport, the word used is vai. That means all of you, plural. Yukte vai stamba varjita. All of you must do your duties stamba varjitaha, without pride. That's what Kṛṣṇa is saying. Abhimana shunye nitai nagare beda. Abhiman shunya. You have to give all respect. Amanina manadena. Not expecting respect. Oh, people should respect me. But you should give all the respect. Here, all the problems started because Indra was expecting respect. These people should respect me because I'm Indra. They have been respecting me for decades, centuries. How can they hear this childish person? Any thoughts, other comments anyone has? Is anyone of you in a position to share screen? Because I have to actually leave a little early today, but I can join on my phone. But maybe after the next verse, if someone can share, because I have to leave in.
Yeah, I can do Prabhuji after the next verse.
Okay, perfect. So who would like to read this? And then Baldev Prabhu will share the screen. So, well, Prabhu, you want to read this? Ruby Mataji, you want to read?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please.
Text 18. Athaha surabhi Krishnam abhivandya manaswini swasantaner upamantrya goparupinam Ishwaram. Translation and purport. Translation and purport by the disciple of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Mother Surabhi, along with her progeny, the cows, then offered her obeisances to Lord Kṛṣṇa, respectfully requesting his attention. The gentle lady addressed the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who was present before her as a cowherd boy. Purport. The statement here that the heavenly cow Surabhi approached Lord Kṛṣṇa along with her progeny Swasantane is reference to the transcendental cows who play with Lord Kṛṣṇa in Vrindavan. Although Lord Kṛṣṇa's cows are transcendental, the heavenly cow Surabhi affectionately saw them as indeed Lord Kṛṣṇa himself did, as related to her. Since Lord Kṛṣṇa was appearing in the form of cowherd boy, the whole situation was quite congenial, and Surabhi took the opportunity to offer the following prayers. So here, it is described about the transcendental cow Surabhi. Please, Prabhuji, add something. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother, for reading this beautiful verse. So Indra was told, Gamyatam, you go, do your duty. And Stamba Varjita. Now, along with Indra came Surabhi. Or actually, Indra came with Surabhi. Because Surabhi is like Lord Brahma told. You remember this in the beginning we discussed, right? If in the beginning, if you remember, it was told by Lord Brahma, who then ordered him to take along Surabhi, Mother Surabhi, when they go to see Kṛṣṇa. So Now, back to this verse. Mother Surabhi is offering, or is going to offer. And she is very, very dear to Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa is Gopal, Kṛṣṇa is Gwalbal, Kṛṣṇa is Gokula, right? Kṛṣṇa is Govardhan. So many beautiful adjectives connected with cow. And a devotee, I really like this point. A devotee is always looking for opportunities to glorify Kṛṣṇa, right? So Surabhi took this opportunity to glorify Kṛṣṇa. How? Prayers. Shravana Kirtana, Smarana, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam. Vandan, here, Vandan is happening. Or Abhivandya, offering respect. Vandan, Prarthana, same words, right? So what is Mother Surabhi going to do? Athaha, after that, then Surabhi Krishnam, Mother Surabhi, to Kṛṣṇa, Abhivandana, Manasvini. This is also a beautiful verse, word here. Peaceful in mind. Prabhupada is here translating gentle, together with their children. So in short, it's also teaching that Grihasthas or family members should engage together in worshipping Kṛṣṇa, in offering prayers to Kṛṣṇa, in reading Gita, Bhagavatam. Why? Upamantraya, begging for his attention. Is it not the purpose of chanting also? Kṛṣṇa, I am trying to call out. How we should call out? Manasvini. With peaceful, when the mind is running at 120 miles per hour, can we chant Hare Krishna? It's very hard. Is it not? Therefore, morning time is best because the mind is still not it's still maybe at 10, 20 miles per hour. But in the midday, 100 different things, 100 miles per hour, the mind is running. It's quite hard. And in the night time, it's, maybe 1,000 miles per hour. So much has already happened. So there are ways to kind of, settle the mind. But beautiful adjectives here, begging for his attention. When we chant Krishna's prayers, mantras, abhivandana, prarthana, along with our family, so many lessons, along with our children, with peaceful mind, we should offer prayers. Isn't that beautiful? Mother Surabhi is teaching with peaceful mind. Any devotional service we do, of course, one may say, well, my mind is not at peace, then should I not do? No, then we should do more because then we'll get peaceful. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. So, but there are ways, right? If we are feeling too intense or some 20 to-do list is running, okay, then maybe take a break, write down, okay, I have to clean the clothes, I have to wash this, I have to clean this, I have to tomorrow do this in the office. Write down, download all that from the mind, right? Why to let the mind run, right? You can download on a piece of paper or a notepad or whatever way, download it. And okay, mind, I'll take care of it tomorrow. Now I'm going to do Abhivandana. Manasvini, we can remember this word. Any thoughts, comments here?
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Always I think how to be keep the mind very peaceful, because always in the time of chanting or any other reading the scriptures, always my mind go here and there. So thank you so much for the tips how to keep our mind peaceful. Very nice, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mataji. You can pray to Mother Surabhi that, oh, Mother Surabhi, please allow me, please bless me so that I can also call out to Kṛṣṇa, Upamantra, attract his attention by chanting Manasvini from the heart with peaceful mind, I lack this quality. You have this quality in abundance. Please give me iota of this quality. Prayers also work. And there are a lot of practical things, like we should download list, right? And if the mind is running too fast, then we can also walk, right? Right? We can also walk for some time or chant loudly, as Prabhupada says many times. If the mind is too agitated at times, we can chant loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Right? We're trying to pull it back, right? Okay, my mind, I am going to do whatever task you're telling me, but now I'll focus on this, right? Because there will never end to to-do list, correct? At home, there will be things to do. At family, there will be things to do. At work, there are always things to do. It's never ending. But the mind, hey, I have to do this tomorrow, to cook this, I have to clean this, I have to do this, 120 miles per hour running. So step by step, we're all trying, step by step. Thank you. Okay, so Lay Prabhu is going to continue from here. I have to take care of a few things and I'll be listening in. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I'll share. Honorable devotees, Dana Pranam. Any devotees want to proceed with the next verse? I can share. Any volunteers? Prabhuji, Mataji?
I can read Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Sorry, there might be some noise in the background.
19. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah. Krishna Krishna Mahayogin Vishwatman Vishwasambhava Bhavata Lokanathin Sanatha Prayamuchyat. Translation by E.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Jai. Mother Surabhi said, O Krishna Krishna, greatest of mystics, O soul and origin of the universe, you are the master of the world, and by your grace, O infallible Lord, we have you as our master. Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur points out here that Mother Surabhi is feeling great ecstasy as she repeats the word Krishna Krishna. Krishna lifts the Govardhan hill by his mystic power and thus protected the cows of Vrindavan, whereas her so-called master Indra had tried to kill them. Thus Surabhi now clearly understands that it is not the demigods but rather the supreme God, Krishna himself, who is her real master forever. Back to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, do you have any other comments or anything you want to?
No, Prabhuji, I'll wait for your Prabhuji's explanation.
Any devotees, any other comments, anything? So let me go back. So here we see again, like other verses, like Shubhrash Prabhuji encourages us to memorize. So here also we see Krishna Krishna Mahajogin. So when we are in a serious or something like we want to intense, we always call twice. Hey, can you listen me? Like Shul Prabhu, can you come to me? So there is some kind of urgency. So should we, when there's a prayer, we see sometimes twice Krishna Krishna word used. So there's intense prayer. Krishna Krishna Mahajogin. Again, Krishna is the greatest mystic. So he's the only person who can do all the great mystic activities, and he showed that in the Vrindavan pastime. And the prayer is also that Surabhi is telling that he is the soul of the universe, Vishwa Atman, Vishwa Shambhava, origin of the universe, soul, origin, and bhāgavata. Everything came by the Lord. Loknathano, Loknath. So we have a lot of devotees called Loknath. My Guru Maharaj is Loknath Maharaj. That means they are the master of the world. Nathan, having a master, Bhayam Ui Ochuto, O infallible one. So Surabhi as a pair telling that in you we have you as our master. So Surabhi has a real understanding who is the Supreme Lord, and that is the prayer he's doing. That also we can memorize this prayer, and when you go to the temple or in our own home, when you go to the temple room, as Shulesh Puja always encourage to do some prayer first, few slokas, whatever we can memorize, and then we can talk with Krishna or Guru Parampara, whatever problem, bhakti or family or material life, then we can discuss. When we go to the temple, we should give our prayer first to the Lord. And actually, I read this morning only, one time devotee asking that to Prabhupada, his devotee asking Prabhupada, when Jesus brought so much food for his devotees, just by magic, like all of a sudden, he brought all the foods. So everybody thought that he's a great mystic, and they make it a like power of the God and son of the God. But when Krishna did so much mystic activities, nobody took it that much seriously. Why it happened? Why the company or the people around Jesus, they took it as a mystic activities, but when with the Krishna, the Vrindavan devotees never took it that like high achievements. They definitely gave praise to Krishna, but they did not do that much like the devotees of Jesus did. So Prabhupada answered that question very nicely, that Vrindavan devotees are pure devotees. They know who is Krishna. He's a Supreme Lord. So he can do whatever he needs to do. He can do anything he wants just by wishing that. So as they know the real essence of the Krishna, he's a Supreme Lord, so they don't take it as a big achievement. The Lord can do anything. What is the we're talking about? So, but in case of Jesus, who are surrounding him, they didn't have that great vision to see Jesus as a son of the God. So they took that thing as a totally mystic activities. So that Prabhupada mentioned in his one conversation with the devotees. Any other additions, comments on this verse?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yeah, I also read this in the morning, Prabhuji. It was very nice.
Yeah.
So Prabhuji, this one, this shloka reminds me of Uttara Vacha, Uttara also, praise, right? Pahi Pahi Mahayogin Deva Deva Jagatpate Nanyam Swadam Tasye Yatra. Yeah, that one also similar to here, Krishna Krishna, Mahayoga. Yeah, so there, Uttara, Mother Uttara was, thinking of Krishna because he is the only protector of Parikshit. When Brahmastra was, used, I think. So here also Mother Surabhi is, in the same way. You are the greatest of the mystics and you are the only savior. Thank you very much.
Any other comments in devotees want to add anything else? Otherwise, we can go to the verse, next verse. Prabhuji, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. Hare Krishna devotees, Dandatpranam, Administration of Prabhupada, text number 20. You want me to share, Prabhuji, or you'll share?
Oh, no, okay, I can share with you. It is
Yeah.
all open. Sorry, I forgot.
Text number 20. Tvamna paramakam daivam Tvamna indro jagatpate Bhavya bhavo govipra Devanam nicha sadava. Translation and perspective. The disciples of his divine grace, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada teacher. You are our worshipable deity. Therefore, O Lord of the universe, for the benefit of the cows, the brahmanas, the demigods, and all other saintly persons, please become our Indra. Purport. The Supreme Lord is self-sufficient. He can do everything himself. The Lord appointed one of his innumerable children to the position of Indra, the Lord of cosmic heaven. But Indra abused his authority, and now Surabhi requests Lord Kṛṣṇa, the absolute truth, to directly become her Lord, her Indra. We should carefully perform our duties without false pride. Thus, we will not become obsolete and embarrassed, as in the present case of King Indra, who actually attacked Lord Kṛṣṇa and his Vrindavana devotees. Very good. So probably what I understood here is, Mother Surabhi is now, praying to Lord Kṛṣṇa, you become our leader, you become our Indra. That way, because even, in certain situations, Kṛṣṇa takes the position of some, some of these positions like, Yuga Avatar, and so sometimes, some of it, like in the material world, even the Prime Minister sometimes takes the position of some of the minister himself when the need is there. So I think, that is the way Mother Surabhi is requesting Lord Kṛṣṇa to become Indra. But Kṛṣṇa is, a very loving father, as, children, does some mistake. Now he is forgiving Indra and, requesting Indra to take care, but, make sure that you're not puffed up, because even, kids, when they do something, we do, show them the right way. And, sometimes, we give them small punishment. Sometimes, we tell them, but we still love them. Same way, Lord Kṛṣṇa, and now that, Indra has learned his lesson, he's giving back his position. And that's what I understood, because he embarrassed, the devotees of Vrindavana. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you. Very nicely explained. My learning point is that whatever position we have in this material world, because of devotee, we know how to react or behave as a devotee. But we see around us that how people react or boast up for anything. So if whatever response we have, it could be being an engineer, being any position, like if we play in a soccer match as a team captain. So if we become proud, we may lost our position, we may fall down, and somebody will take over. So Kṛṣṇa will not tolerate that. So he will let us down, and somebody will take that position. So, but if we humbly continue our activities, and as a devotee, always remember Kṛṣṇa and think that that position was implied on us to do as a Seva of Lord, whatever position we are holding, then probably we'll excel in that position rather than fall down. Any other comments, questions? So we can go to the next verse. Ekant Prabhu, are you in a position to read the next verse?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. I am driving, Prabhuji.
Okay,
I'm
no
sorry today.
problem. Yeah, right, say Prabhuji, no problem. Shushila Mataji, are you in a position to read a verse? Or I can read, no problem. So I'm sharing that screen. Text 21. Hare Krishna devotees, don't pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Indram nasta vishya kashamo brahmana chodita bhayam avotrino ashi vishya tam vishyatman bhumer barha panuttaye. Translation and purport by the devotees of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. As ordered by Lord Brahma, we shall perform your bathing ceremony to coronate you as Indra, O soul of the universe. You descend to this world to relieve the burden of the earth. Purport: Surabhi makes it quite clear in this verse that she has had enough of the leadership of imperfect demigods like Purandara, Indra, and now she is determined to directly serve the Supreme Lord. Since Brahma has ordered her, her attempt to coronate Lord Kṛṣṇa as her personal Lord is authorized by higher authority. Moreover, Lord Kṛṣṇa himself comes down to the earth to relieve the burden of self-destructive mundane administration, and thus it is perfectly consistent with the Lord's own purpose that he become the Lord of Surabhi. Since the Lord rules millions of universes, he can certainly take care of Mother Surabhi. In fact, Surabhi wanted to bathe the Lord for her own purification, and she earnestly makes her proposal to Vishatma, the soul of the universe of Sri Krishna. So, very nice verse, very wonderfully explained. So, Surabhi, the last point, and the point that devotee always wants to serve the Lord and looking for any opportunity all the time. That we see in the devotees community. Lifelong they're serving in any way they can do. So Surabhi being the great devotee, so he wants to do the bathing ceremony for the Lord, for her own purification, for her own satisfaction. On the other side, it is we see that Surabhi, as per the order by the Lord Brahma, he wants to do his duty, as like when our gurus gives us an instruction order, we follow and try to perform that order. So here Lord Brahma has given that injunction to Surabhi to coronate the Lord and do the bathing ceremony. So probably in the later verses will be more clear. I'm not sure whether Lord accepted that coronation or position to act as a Lord, but Lord is not a problem for Lord to do any kind of activities. He can do anything as he wants and sitting in one place. And he created the whole universe, so he can run the whole universe by his own, but he doesn't need to. He's always busy with playing in the Vrindavan, which is Gopa boys and girls and all the animals of the Vrindavan. And at the same time, his internal energy doing all the control, all the activities in the spiritual world, and the external energy and the Durga Maya is doing all the activities, all control, everything's control in the material world. Anything else, Prabhuji? Mataji, please add.
Very nicely explained. You can see that how Mother Surabhi bathed the Lord with her own milk, for her own purification. That's what, when we do any seva, we should not expect that we are doing. We need to expect that we are purifying ourselves. And that's the lesson I learned. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Any other comments, additions? So, Prabhuji, should we continue or? Tomorrow we'll go with by Subhash Prabhuji today. He's busy. What is suggestion, Prabhuji?
Yeah, as you said.
So then we can do tomorrow then, Prabhuji. Subhash Prabhuji. It's okay.
Yeah, Prabhuji is on.
So we'll start tomorrow again, Prabhuji. It's okay.
Sure, Prabhuji.
So any comments, any additions before we close today, Prabhuji? Mataji's.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very nicely explained the verses.
Thank you, Mataji. But definitely you will get more nectar from Subhash Prabhuji. So thank you for joining. Bancha kalpadurvasya kripa sindhu bevacha patitang pavanebho vaishnavo namo namo. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to ascended devotees. Hare Krishna. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hi, Bol Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.